In our last episode, we followed 19-year-old Manuel as he left his home country of El Salvador for a new life in the Central Valley. We pick up the story as his 3,000-mile journey comes to an end. Awaiting his arrival is his father, Santos, who made the exact same trip when Manuel was just 11. From the very start, his dream was to bring his son to America, and at long last, that dream may come true. On a chilly fall night in Fresno, Manuel's father receives the call. Human traffickers carrying his son are ready to make a drop. We set out for an isolated gas station near Bakersfield. The instructions simply wait. 3 hours pass. Finally, a dark SUV pulls up. With only a red shirt on his back, an emaciated Manuel steps out. His father, Santos, just 10 feet away. And for the first time in 8 years, father and son hug.
On the road, some people would tell me no. Border Patrol is going to get us, that we will give up. And I said no, I'm not giving up. Either Border Patrol gets me or I arrive. But giving up, no.
6 months would pass before we'd see Manuel again. Life as it was went on. If surviving the trip to America was Manuel's greatest accomplishment, learning to fit in quickly became his most pressing challenge.
So how would you pronounce this op?
At the Fresno Adult School, Manuel is starting from scratch.
A vowel?
2 days a week, he comes to the class of Miss Musso. English, once a novelty in El Salvador, is now his ticket in. Before you came, we talked about the American dream. Has that dream come true?
In part, yes, and in part, no, because it's not how I expected. When you're in your country, people tell you that the United States is so beautiful, that there's lots of money and such, but they didn't tell me how hard it would be.
It's estimated more than 2.5 million people in California are undocumented. On paper, their lives don't exist. For Manuel, life is often lonely. He lives in a small apartment with his father, Santos. Finding work has proven to be a challenge. His immigration status often gets in the way. A friend helped get him a job washing dishes. It keeps him busy, but seldom content. Violin lessons have become Manuel's only indulgence. Nearly every cent he makes goes toward a larger goal that remains unchanged.
I want to save money, have my mom build her house, and however I can help my brothers.
Manuel's dream is to make a difference in the life of his family left behind in El Salvador. He knows it will come at a price. The journey to America has already cost him nearly everything he owned. But through it all, he found something once thought gone forever: his father. You spent $10,000, took a lot of risks to bring over Manuel. Has it all paid off?
Yes, it's been worth it, because what I wanted was that he be here with me. And well, I achieved my goal. They think you leave them because you don't love them, but it's not that way.
Over 8 years of separation have left Santos and Manuel with plenty to talk about. On this day, though, father and son just wanted to have fun. Life in America is far from easy. But for Santos and Manuel, it's finally a life spent together. And since coming to America, Manuel received another surprise. He now has a new baby sister. His father, Santos, is engaged to be married. And starting very soon, Manuel will begin taking classes 5 days a week. He also hopes to find a gym that offers his style of karate. The American dream he's learning takes a lot of work, but that's just fine with him. In the studio, Jack Heiberger, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.